Alright guys, so for today's new vlog, what we're gonna do, and I'm kind of excited about this, it's what can I actually qualify for a home based upon my current income. So we're gonna find that out today. So let's get started and let's see exactly what is the process and what we need to do. So the first thing that I would highly recommend that you do is go to ldhomeexperts.com. Now once you are at ldhomeexperts.com, you have a tab right here where it says financing. You're going to go ahead and click the financing tab. Once you come down to the financing tab, you click get started. Now this takes you to the landing page of Dan French with guarantee rate. Now we're going to hit apply now. So now I'm going to start the process. Now keep in mind, I've never done this before, so I'm going through this whole process like I'm actually buying a home because I'm very interested to see exactly how much money can I qualify for. Now, that Blue Heron property, I want to buy it, man. That's going to be me one day. All right, let's see here. So we're going to go to buy. We'll make this smooth and painless. Okay, let's see here. I'm still shopping for a brand new home. I want to make an offer. Yes, I want to make an offer. I'm buying a single family. Okay. So this is pretty easy. This is going to be a primary residence I'm going to buy. Now, keep in mind, if you buy a primary residence versus a second home or an investment property, your interest rates and your APR is going to be a lot lower. So just keep that in mind, okay? Now, you can't commit mortgage fraud, though. Okay. We're going to do Las Vegas because that's where I'm buying this home. The home is 89012. Okay, it's in Clark. The price range. Now, the price range, I'm just going to add like 10 million. And obviously, the reason why I'm doing this, I don't want to just say only 1 million because what happens if I'm approved more? I want to see exactly what I'm going to be approved for, okay? So I'm just going to do 10 million. And see, you got to have that mindset. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that mindset. Down payment, I'm putting down 20%. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm going to put down 25%. Damn, I got to put down 2.5 million? Now, I probably won't be qualified for that amount, so that's the reason why we're doing this. We need to find out. Okay, did someone refer you to guarantee rate? I'm going to say yes. Okay. Who's the name? I'm just going to say Rudy.
I referred you.
Yep. So that way he gets the referral fee. I don't know if that's true or not, but
We'll ask Dan.
That's right. When we see him, like, yo, what a referral fee, dog.
Money, Dan?
Are you currently serving or no? I'm not in the military. So I mean, this is pretty easy here. Let's review. Let's review and confirm your info so far. Yes, this is all correct. Okay, so looks like they're gonna ask for my name, last name, the phone number here. Now there's one thing that I forgot to mention. With Dan, you can do the application two ways. You can do it online like this, or you can literally contact him and he can do an application over the phone too as well. But he'd probably be going through the same process. Number of independents living in the home. When you start living here, month was December 2018. What was the previous address? I mean, I don't know. Let me say 116. Oh my gosh, I gotta redo this. Okay. Okay, so we gotta. No, let's say fucking 18. Where did I fucking move here? Oh, 8. Oh, no wonder why. Estimated monthly expenses. My monthly expenses, last time I did this video was $5,500. Do you have a co-borrow? Nope. Income. self-employed. I mean, this is pretty easy, man.
So to get stuff when you're self-employed, what do you have to take? Just like your W-9 or something? Like, how do you qualify for financing if you're self-employed?
Well, because if you do self-employment, what they do is they take a look at the type of entity you are. If you're an LLC, that's what they're going to go off of.
Okay.
But then what happens is whatever you file your taxes on.
Okay.
Are there any outstanding judgments against you? No. Have you ever been declared bankruptcy? No. No. Are you in a lawsuit? No. Have you ever been obtained a loan? No. Foreclosures? No. Have you been delinquent? No. Child support? No. If any part of the down payment is borrowed? No. Are you a cult? No. Are you a U.S. citizen? No. I'm not a U.S. citizen. Are you a permanent resident? Yes. Do you intend to occupy the property? Yes. Have you ever ownership interest in a property in the last? Do you have? No. I'm gonna say no. So there's one part here on this online application that's very important right here is the e-consent. Now the reason why you want to do an e-consent, so this way this allows the lender to pull the information and you're giving that lender the authorization. So if you don't check this box, and this is the most important box here, but make sure to read through this, okay? And it's a secured electronic through online with all your information. So it's important that you click all these boxes. We appreciate your patience. This can take up to 2 minutes. All right. Great job. You're finished. We have received your application and are processing your information. Our team will be reaching out to you as soon to help you with your next step. So now, looks like we are just waiting. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna fast forward this and we're gonna go straight to Dan's office and find out exactly how much am I approved for. All right, so we made it here, down in Henderson. The address, I have a link in the description below too as well. Matter of fact, address is 1120 Wigwam, Suite 100. Guaranteed rate. Right, their office is right here. Oh yeah. Oh, dude, I can't wait. We're about to find out how much am I gonna qualify for. Oh, this smells good here. Conference room?
Conference room.
Uh-oh.
Take a seat.
Take a seat. Don't show me. Don't show nobody. All right, where are we sitting?
You can sit wherever you want. Just sit right here. It's fine. So we'll talk here so that way we can get us both here. So you did a great job filling out the application.
Okay, so I just wanted to share. Okay, remember guys, we filled out the application online. Now,
Yes.
What happens from there? You actually get the information, right?
Yeah, so the information's populated into me. And so what ends up happening is the paperwork and all the stuff that's being requested, you uploaded that through the system.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing because now I can run that by not only through desktop underwrite, but also I can run it by a junior underwriter so they can see that this file is going to be approved.
Yeah.
So you sending over the documents that you did has got you approved.
Well, don't tell me yet.
You want to do the drum roll?
Drum roll? Rudy, you gonna do a drum roll?
I got the drum roll.
Drum roll, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, so you got approved for $7.5 million.
Are you serious?
No joke.
Get the fuck out of here,
Let me say
dog.
this, man. You're very qualified, and there was no issues on this
Fuck
file.
out of here. You tripping.
Yeah, that's your approval
We're
letter.
going house shopping, man.
Dude.
Yeah, and I ran that right through underwriting right now, so we're good to go.
So this is the maximum approved for?
Yeah, this is the max you're approved for. Obviously, if you don't use that, you can always come down and purchase. I've also provided a loan summary, which everybody gets upon the approval. so that way you can see exactly what your payment is, how much your total cost will be. This is just an estimation, it's not the final numbers, but when we get into contract, then we'll know exactly what those numbers are, but this is a good starting point for
Okay.
you.
So the reason why you want a lending estimate, so that way now you can actually compare some numbers. So let's take a look at some of these numbers together, Dan.
Sure.
Okay. So first one, the purchase price. We did what, 7 million?
7.5
million.
Now the way this loan estimate is broken down is that whatever you're putting into it yourself, like your cost,
Yeah.
you're putting 2.5 down, and then all of your title fees and all the additional fees that come into it, you'll see a total amount of $10,074,498.
Yeah.
Now that's your total cost, right? Because you're purchasing a home at 7.5. What they do is they just, with that 7.5,
Yeah.
they tack that on the top, so that way it shows exactly what your total cost will be. If you come over here, you'll see the down payment, you'll see the rate. You know, it's a jumbo loan that you're approved for, so sometimes jumbo financing isn't always the best
Yeah.
pricing. And then also you'll come over to the right and you'll see the breakdown. This is an estimation of taxes and insurance for everything, but that's your total payment right there if you want to see it.
For 7.5 million?
7.5 million.
Dude, that means if I bought this blue heron home at 7.5 million, my monthly payments is $43,171.17.
That's what the loan amount of that. So just remember that. That's if you use that full loan amount.
At 7.5 million. That is
That's right.
crazy, dude.
Yep.
So I like the fact that you were able to break this down as far as lender fees.
Again, there's title fees, it's
Yeah.
estimation. There's always going to be an HOA or SIDS or
Yeah.
LIDS or something, so that's always going to be an additional. So this is a good starting point, because if you're out there and you don't understand what your true costs are, what you'll be paying for, and what's involved, not only will you know the payment, but you also know a little bit about what you're going to be total funds to close out of pocket.
Man, this is crazy. So like I said, the reason why you want this lending estimate is so that way you can compare from one lender to another and you can see what the fees that you're being charged. But don't be really focused on the appraisal fees and the title and escrow fees, because all those numbers are going to change. What you're really going to focus on what the lender is going to charge you. And also the APR. It looks like you didn't put the APR on here. Based upon today is 3.768%. Interest rates at 3.75%. But talking about locking in the rate real quick. So once I go into contract on the home, when do you normally lock in the rate? Is it
Well,
30, 60 days or?
I always try to wait as long as I can. Now, if the rates are good and they stay good, I always wait, and maybe we consider 30 to 60 days. If we know that rates are going to go up, I'm starting to call it 90 days.
Yeah.
The luxury we have of this going on right now with this rates and how rates have been, they haven't really changed very much. There's an up and down volatility, but they haven't really changed very much. So why is that good? Because now we can wait, get the best pricing 30 to 60 days out, and not have to worry about taking a 90-day lock or an extended lock and then actually paying a little bit more for that lock.
Okay. So I do want to go back over this. It looks like your monthly housing cost breakdown, and this is just an estimate, but this is accurate though. Principal and interest is $34,733.67. Insurance a month on this, on a home like this, is $2,187.50. Taxes, oh my God, taxes, $6,250 a month, and that's what equals a
That's higher
$43,000.
than my mortgage payment.
Just
The
saying.
taxes.
Yeah.
So
what this tells me that if you make roughly above $100,000 a month, you're probably going to be qualified for about $7.5 million.
yeah, it's a good starting point. Yeah.
Damn, I feel good, man. I did a lot of this hard work, but the only thing about this is this. The reality is, am I going to buy a $7.5 million home? Probably not, because you guys know me from the beginning of this channel. My goals were to buy an apartment building. It actually still is the goal to buy an apartment building. But this is just good to know that if I want to go out and buy a home right now, I can buy a luxury home at $7.5 million. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's good because there's a lot of things that's going on that's electronic, right? Everything's online.
Yeah.
So it's important to have the right emails for everybody that's involved.
Yeah.
You know, like if you have 2 people or 3 people on a loan, each individual has to have an email.
Yeah.
Everybody has to e-consent, right? Which they electronically consent to getting paperwork. And then where I really get the big confusion is where to upload documents. That usually comes through a link and you set up a username and password
Yeah.
to have all this set up. So that's all this stuff is going to be online from here on out.
Gotcha. So when I filled out the application, it only took me about, what, 15 minutes, right, Rudy?
About there, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And how long does it take before, obviously I was quick enough to get you the paperwork, but let's just say if somebody was just as fast as I was able to get you all the paperwork, uploading the docs, when would you be able to contact them to let them know this is what you're approved for, to send out the conditional approval?
So it really depends on how quick the client wants to go. Like you did it very quickly, but if you put it in, like I would say, anytime within the same day, as long as I have at least an hour or two left in my workday.
Yeah.
So for instance, if you submitted the file at least by 3 p.m. that day, I should have an approval letter for you that day. If you submitted it 4 or 5 or even after hours, obviously we'd have to wait. But it's usually within a day I'll have that approval letter, because it's always going to be, you know, subjected to, does the client or did the client upload all of the documents? A lot of times they're only uploading a half their stuff or a quarter. It's very important to upload everything, all pages. That way we don't have to go back and assess and go through the process, because all that's going to do is delay us from getting that approval letter.
So basically what you want to do is get all this ahead of time, because you don't want to go shopping and you find a home, next thing you know it, you're scrambling trying to get all this out to him. Next thing you know, you're under contract and you realize, you know what, the information that I did provide to the lender is not accurate. So that's why you have to upload and provide everything to the lender right away. So that way, before you go shopping, you know exactly what you're going to be approved for. And what Dan does, and this is the reason why I like to work with Dan, is because he'll take this to the underwriter to verify this. Because if they're telling you you're solid, you solid. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I got nothing else to say. I mean, I think everybody's kind of adapting to what's going on with COVID, and I think it's going to be the mainstay of what's going to happen. So
now, I did pull my credit, and I did all this for you guys to show you exactly how the process works. The good news is for me is that I can't believe I'm qualified for 7.5 million. I thought it would be only like 3 million. The bad news for Dan is I ain't buying no 7.5 million, so he ain't getting paid on it. So.
And like I said, if you want to come down, obviously everybody always wants to get the max approval. That doesn't mean you have to buy the max approval. Come down, buy something cheaper, and you know, then we will rerun the numbers and we'll get a new loan estimate out to you, so that way it mirrors what you're trying to buy. I'm always revising loan estimates.
So to get the process started, go to lvhomeexperts.com. There's going to be a link, the financing link. Go ahead and click on that. Then at that point, it will route you to Dan's landing page with guaranteed rate. You're going to go ahead and click apply now. Okay? Any final thoughts?
No. Look forward to working with everyone.
Cool. All right. Good job, bud.
Cool.
Hey, Robin.
Hey, chakits.
If you had to guess, I went to go get qualified for a home loan, how much do you think I can qualify for?
$975.
$975? Way off.
Okay.
You
Well,
want one more guess?
no.
7.5 million.
How much?
7.5 million.
I was way off.
The question is, let me ask you this. Should I buy a $7.5 million home or buy a commercial property?
I would buy the commercial property.
There you go, folks. All right, guys, that's where we have it. 7.5 million. Let me know in the comments below. Should I buy a custom home or buy that apartment building? Now, if you guys have not had a chance to subscribe to this channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up too as well. Hit that notification button. Until next time, I'm out.